Okay, there we go.
Back on?
Okay,
All right.
there we go. Does that work now? See, that's what I love about everybody. So I got to start everything all over.
Tony.
I screwed the whole thing up.
I don't know who we are.
I screwed the... Thank you to... Those are Maddie's best friends.
Oh, good thing they're watching.
Those are Maddie's best friends.
It's always the young ones that
It is.
You know?
Riley and Sydney are helping us out here. So anyways, like I was saying, but you couldn't hear me. Can you hear me now? Is the mics okay now? Let me know if you could hear it now. Drop a comment if you can hear me now. Let me know. Okay, awesome. There you go. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's start from scratch, starting all over. I mean, we're only 4 minutes in, and I'm finally getting this down. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm Tony Rican. I'm here with Roy. He's my high school buddy. So that was a long time ago. We were the art table. We used to sit and draw and do all kinds of fun stuff together. And as usual, we're going to do some food. We're going to be doing what you gonna for games are. That's Maddie. Nil is Maddie, just so you know. And like I can't read half of what she said. Yeah. I don't know kids speak. But anyway, so we're gonna make some really awesome chorizo and potato tacos because, well, me and Roy love to eat.
Yes.
And we love good food. And also, Roy, Seventh Heaven Rock and Roll Kids, he's a kids book author, artist, very super talented. We're gonna be giving away 3 books, is it?
3 books we got.
3 of his books. So, Roy, you want to show them what we're giving away?
Speaking of Seventh Heaven and the Rock and Roll Kids, the first book we're going to give away throughout the day is my brand new episode 7 called Caught in the Game. And the unique thing about this one, Tony, is that relative to the other 6 books, this one is done in full color, which is really cool. And I get all the kids at Seventh Heaven shows coming up to me all the time and saying, "This one's in color. This one's in color." I'm like, I know, it's a special book. And we're going to be giving this one away throughout. And I've also got a couple other books that we're going to do. Most people know me from my very most popular book, The Legends of 16, based on the Chicago Cubs 2016 World Series. So we have that book. And then for you White Sox fans, because I know there's plenty of those too, we've got The Legends of 05. So throughout the day, Tony, we're going to see what we can do with these.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to kick off the raffle because I actually have my raffle automated. Okay. So and Maddie will show me when I'm, so like I said, I don't know half of what Maddie says. I don't know what half.
It's our age, man.
So I'm going to go ahead and kick off, guys. Start the giveaway. Maddie, do me a favor. Once you see the message for the giveaway, show everybody how to enter. I was a wrestler. And
it was. I mean, that can almost segue right into our next
part. So
or we can get to that later.
No, we could get to that. We could do that. So I was a pro wrestler, and that leads us kind of to, well, it totally leads us to what Roy's next book is, what he's working on right now. So I'm going to show you guys real quick the cover of the next book. So let me switch this over here.
It should be coming out right about SummerSlam time. So all you wrestling fans that are aware of SummerSlam, the new book, Legends of the Ring, a bedtime bear story. And I got to tell you, Tony, I have been just on cloud 9 researching this book, taking me back, talking about our age in high school. I'm all the way back in the golden era with Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior and Junkyard Dog and you name it, and so on and so forth. I'm in the Attitude Era with Stone Cold and with The Rock, and it's just really cool to have all this stuff kind of put into this book, and it's all wrapped around this really, really cool story that I think kids and adults are going to really love. It's got a nice little twist to it, and you're going to enjoy it. And what we'll do maybe a little bit later, we can pull it back up and I'll read the beginning. Just 2 or 3 pages just to kind of give you guys a little
Once
feel.
We're cooking a little bit, we'll get that rolling.
Yeah.
So guys, if you want to win, be entered to win. Oh,
that's all right. We'll close
If you want to be entered to win Roy's
The Legends of 16?
No, we're going to do the whole pack.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do the whole pack. So if you want to be entered to win the pack, it's !raffle. Just type in !raffle. You'll automatically be entered, and we'll get this one rolling. So, like I said, we're going to throw down. We're going to make some, and I got new kittens, so if you hear some screaming, it's my new kittens. So what I'm going to do, Tony, are you jealous of his hair? I am jealous of his hair. I am completely jealous of Roy's hair. I lost my hair in the ring, and it never grew back. I really did. I got my head shaved in the ring, and I never let it grow back out. Maddie knows why, because during COVID, I started to let it grow back out, and it wasn't cool. It didn't look good. But
mine has grown back, and I enjoy having it back.
So while we chit chat, we're gonna talk about books. We'll
Yeah.
probably talk about a little bit of high school. You guys can laugh at us. How's the home gym coming? Actually,
Yes.
actually,
Home gym.
Roy, hang on. I'm gonna email this.
All right. Let's see if we
I'm
can put
gonna
this up.
email this to myself and put it up there. Give me 1 second to send this over because Roy just finished. Just put the finishing touches on my home gym. Hang on here. Give me 1 second because, like I said,
Doing multiple things over here at Tony Rican's house. At the studio.
we've got so much going on here. Hang on here. Like I said, I'm gonna send this to myself really fast, and then I just gotta load it up. Sorry about this, guys.
And well, I stepped away for a second just to wash my hands, just in case I'm asked to do any kind of additional help here with the cooking.
What hair product do I use?
A shaver.
I use some clippers. Okay, let me go to my email over here real quick.
All right.
Let's jump on.
Here are the kitties.
Yeah, they're running around. Okay, so here, drop this. It takes me a second to load this up, so give me a second, guys. I do apologize. And what do we got? Let's go. Where do I want to put this? Let's put this on special 3. I'm going to add an image. Jim. Sorry, I wasn't. Because literally Roy just finished this minutes before we went live. Like, no joke.
There we go.
So let me get this sized right. And I apologize. You guys are looking at my face like close up on the camera as I'm doing this.
I'll try to do a song and a dance over here.
Yeah, because like, here we go. That's good right there. So let me get back to this so I can see. And then, so Roy just finished this on the wall of my home gym. So yeah, it'll take a second to pop up over there. But so yeah, Roy, like I said, he's a very talented artist. Just did a quick airbrush in the home gym. Is it popping up? Like, the delay screws me up sometimes. So that's where the home gym is right now. I just got this, Roy just finished this mural. So it's looking pretty sweet. So I think that's it. The gym's done. Looking nice. I might get a little bit more of equipment, but I want to get Anthony off to college first, and not have to worry about all that Anthony stuff.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to make a quick note that people see, I painted that mural, that I did the illustrations in the book, but for those of you who don't know, and Tony did make a little mention of it earlier back in high school, we were part of the art group. This guy is an artist himself that, used to run circles around me, and if you see some of his work, you'd be pretty impressed, so. To you, Tom.
Yeah, I haven't sat down and been able to seriously draw in a long time though.
But
so
once you get back at it.
Yeah, Roy is good. Bro, that's
you.
legit.
Thank you.
So I mean, it is sweet. The gym has been 20 years coming to finish the whole thing.
Yeah.
So let's jump in. I've got some water. Actually, it's already at a boil. And what we're gonna do? Let me switch over to my food camera here. We're gonna take some potatoes and cut these into some small bite-sized chunks. What is your favorite band or whatever? What's your favorite band, Roy?
My favorite band. Right now, my favorite band is called The Midnight. And saw them in concert over at the Vic Theater back in March, and it was an amazing show. I don't know how many people go to see a lot of concerts, and if you do, how the crowd is reactive to it. I've been to a ton of concerts, and there's a lot of great ones, but this particular one with The Midnight, the crowd was up the entire show, and I'm serious. Never sat down. Everybody in it, everybody knew every word. It was just a great experience on top of some amazing musicians and music. So check out The Midnight.
So, cool story is Maddie and her friends are 12.
Okay.
Maddie's favorite band?
Mhm.
Weezer.
Weezer.
Yes.
Got a 90s band going.
Yeah, I know.
That's good.
Yeah, I do. You do say every single time, I thought you were a wrestler. I used to be a wrestler. Now I'm an old man.
When I was in junior high, on my "What are you going to be when you grow up?" it literally said professional wrestler, and then he went and took the dream.
Do you love the Dead Milkmen?
I don't know them. I would like to hear them. And if you guys don't know already by my shirt, and of course my references to Seventh Heaven, that's another one of my favorite bands, and of course a local band. So if anybody out there is wondering, go ahead to check out seventhheavenband.com, and you'll hear their music. And that's who I built the Rock and Roll Kids after.
And I'm going to be cooking there soon.
Yes, we're going to do that, which is awesome. So I mentioned on our post to the Friends of Seventh Heaven band page, we've got some fun Seventh Heaven news, and that is some of the news right there. That we will be back as we did a couple years back, but this time
we did it pre-COVID.
Yeah, pre-COVID. So it'll be fun and exciting to get back in Richie's backyard. Mr. Hofer, Richie Hofer of Seventh Heaven. We will be in his backyard barbecuing, and we will have a special guest with us as we did last time, the one and only Big Sammy. So exciting stuff coming up. We will post that date as soon as we have the editing done and everything finished with the video. But
tell Roy about our New Year's Eve concert in '92.
Oh.
Okay, so let me do this real fast. I'm gonna drop these potatoes I've been dicing. I'm gonna put these in the. I have water boiling on my stove. I'm gonna put in there for about. What is muted over here? Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna put these in my water that's been boiling for about 8 minutes. So let's dump that in there. Turn that down. Timer of 8 minutes. And I'm going to start prepping everything else. So in 1992, Dan and I went to go see Public Enemy in concert.
All right, now that's a show.
So if you could imagine Dan Manzo in some penny loafers and like a sweater vest. I mean, he had a sweater.
Yeah.
So we're at Public Enemy and he's wearing like a sweater and yeah, he ended up buying a Public Enemy hat and clipping it to his belt.
Okay.
So like he was dressed all preppy. I'm going to get a couple bowls so we can start dicing stuff up. And I have somewhere to put it all.
We got to get back to this story, Dan.
Yeah, so like I said, so it was just, I mean, it was, so here's Dan at a Public Enemy concert. You know, they're singing Shut 'Em Down, all this, you know, F the police. And Dan's over here in his penny loafers and sweater, you know, sweater and...
Those are some good times, though.
The potatoes aren't actually a side dish. They're gonna go guest shirt. There you go.
Guest shirt.
The potatoes are gonna go in the tacos, so it's not meant for like a side dish or anything. It's gonna be a little bit of starch in the tacos.
You can't see Dan and whoever else, but I'm actually wearing my Z Cavaricci's under here, so I'm with you.
See? Guest shirt. There you go. Cardigan sweater, bright orange. Jeez. Yeah. Okay.
I still remember that.
We have audience members.
So yeah. So we're gonna thinly slice a little bit of onion. Oh, Roy, do me a favor.
Yes.
I have a garbage in that closet. Can you put it right over here?
Right here?
Yeah, just drag it right over here. That way I can hit it easily.
Okay, that's gonna go on your right.
Yeah, right there. Because then I can just do this,
Perfect.
and I don't have to worry about anything. Thank you.
It's like a chair
Yes,
slam.
it was MC Hammer Pants completely. Remember, guys, if you want to win Roy's books, hit !raffle. You'll automatically be entered.
Yes. Again, for those who are joining us a little bit later, we have 3 books that we are going to be giving away. The Legends of 05 for you White Sox fans, accompanied by the Legends of 16, based on the Chicago Cubs, and my newest book in Seventh Heaven and the Rock and Roll Kids. It's called Caught in the Game. It is episode 7, and you can read episode 7 without reading the others, but if you can get the others as well, it's great because you can get the whole full experience of what the Seventh Heaven and Rock and Roll Kids books are about. So, and they're really entertaining, really fun. A lot of music stuff in there, so if you like music, if you like rock and roll, I feel it.
Joshua, I totally forgot. Later, shoot me a message. I forgot to grab your address to send out the last book, so please send that to me again. I know I have it somewhere. I don't remember where I have it. And if you guys haven't entered yet, !raffle. Roy just went over the book. I'm swinging the knife at you as I'm talking.
I was at home running with scissors earlier, so we're okay.
And then we just had Alpha Wolf say hello.
Yep. Hello, hello.
So again, if you didn't see you didn't hear what we're making, I'm making some chorizo and potato tacos. Quick little easy dinner. My potatoes are boiling right now. Get them softened up, and I just totally missed my bowl. Okay, so we got some of that.
I'll get that.
So we got some onion. And my wife wrote down the recipe, so I'm looking at her notes over here.
I got to tell you guys, this whole setup was aided by his wife, and it's an amazing setup. I don't know if we could have done this without her, at least efficient like this. This is nice.
Oh yeah, she totally is the one who, for these live segments. If it wasn't for her, my stuff would not be coordinated. I would not have everything I need. Actually, I need to slice my green pepper. Or what do I do? Dice the green pepper, right?
Yeah.
Green potato.
It looks like it's diced on the very top there. So get all these ingredients. I'll tell you, it's a cool experience being able to be here live with you as you cook it. It's different than watching it on.
So Maddie's friend wants to know, should she bleach her eyebrows?
Ooh, bleach in the eyebrows. Well, if you do, they'll grow back to the normal color afterwards. So, you know, give it a shot.
I would say no.
Okay, well, from a mom.
The mom in the
advice,
house says no.
The answer is no. Do not bleach your eyebrows.
That is, you know, pretty
I
difficult.
wouldn't bleach mine or my hair, so.
I would bleach my hair, but, you know.
Yeah, but you
I
would
don't
do
have
it for
any.
a stage or for, you know, entertainment purposes and stuff.
I'd have to grow hair to bleach it first.
But, you know, while you're cooking, if you've got a second, Tony, and I did mention my new book coming out, The Legends of the Ring, a bedtime bear story based on professional wrestling. Can you give me one little story, maybe a little something I can use? Give me one of your biggest foes, a heel, or you were a heel mostly.
No, I was a baby face
You were
all
a
the
baby
time.
face
Yeah.
all the time. So give me one of your favorite heels, which is kind of the bad guy for you guys that don't know wrestling lingo. Someone you fought and you had some memorable matches with.
So the guy that I had the most matches with, was on the road the most with, was a guy named Mike Horning.
Okay.
He was originally the Golden Boy, and then they changed his gimmick to the Water Boy because he joined a football crew, so he was the Water Boy.
The Water Boy.
And
Good.
I think I've had more matches with him
Okay.
than anody else in all of wrestling.
Wow.
My favorite album was made in 1990. Second favorite was in 2014. Third, good albums.
I wonder what the band.
What albums are they? Tell us what albums they are.
So the Water Boy is one of these wrestlers.
Yes.
And I bring that up because there is a nice little ode of the Rican that appears in the Legends of the Ring. So I'd like to get a little more of that inside scoop so I know, how I want to put this and make this happen.
I do try to keep my stuff simple. As you guys know, okay, Joshua, you guys. Oh, I think my son came home. Okay, yeah. Okay, Joshua, totally get it. You got a bolt, but thank you for stopping in. And message me later with your address because I need to grab that so that way I can shoot you the book. I totally forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot to grab your address. And so, unsubbing. Maddie, my daughter's unsubbing.
Okay.
I don't know why my daughter's unsubbing.
Huh.
Chop. Okay, yeah. Ba.
Let's check out the potatoes over here.
Yeah, I've got the timer. So if you want to hit that, there's a strainer up there.
There it is, 41 seconds.
Yeah. So
Okay.
oven mitts are right there. I've got a strainer in that cabinet. If you want to grab the strainer,
Got that. Okay, in the cabinet.
right behind you there. Yeah. So if you want to, up at the top.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. If you want to strain those potatoes.
Do we go with the metal one, or do you want to go with the plastic?
The metal one. I like the metal. I prefer the metal personally, but.
All right, we've got a bunch here, so I will pull.
So I'm gonna take some of my onions. I'm listening. And then yeah, like I said, grab because that's gonna be hot.
I
So
got them right here.
we're gonna take some onion. What else are we taking?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And those are ready to go, Tony.
Yeah. So go ahead and hit that.
Turn this stove off.
Take a little lime zest on these onions. No one listens until you threaten them, huh? I'm listening. Well, I guess I'm reading.
Okay. Potatoes are ready. Should I leave them right here?
Which book of what? Like out of any book ever? Or specific books? Okay, there we go.
Ooh. my favorite, if the question is for which book is my favorite, well, it all depends. There's the backstory behind all the books.
Which book are they most looking forward to from Roy?
Oh.
So let's start a poll real fast. Let's jump on here.
Put the poll up there.
Let's grab this.
And I'll give you guys a little bit of insight on the books. Both of the Bedtime Bear Story books, The Legends of 16 and The Legends of 05, are super cool fan-based books on, as I mentioned, the White Sox and the Cubs. But they're also great stories. They're in verse, so they rhyme. And they got all these little Easter eggs about the teams within the pages. It's a super fun book. There's a great moral about teamwork behind each of them, and they're super enjoyable. Seventh Heaven and the Rock and Roll Kids, those books are more like chapter books. They're about 75 to 80 pages. It's about a 45-minute to an hour read. But they're filled with tons of really cool sort of graphic novel-like illustrations, and then, of course, a cool story that wraps up from start to finish with a lot of rock and roll references inside there. So have fun reading those.
Yes, it is a Darth Vader tattoo. Sorry. Somebody just asked if it's a Darth Vader tattoo. So I'm adding some lime juice to this along with the lime zest and onions. So what do we got?
Two little kittens.
Do you want to grab me the bag of sugar down there?
All right, sugar it will be. You've got granulated sugar.
Yep, that's what I need.
Coming up.
And I need a teaspoon. Where's my teaspoons? So we're just going to like put the onions in a little bit of sauce here. So I'm going to take a teaspoon of sugar.
Now, Tony, you have this recipe that you're doing. Is the recipe available for people? Or
It will be, everything will be on the, all the ingredients and everything
Okay.
will end up being on the video.
Nice.
And like that's why I try to announce what I'm doing so that way they can just grab the ingredients, follow along,
Got it.
all that fun stuff. And so...
Does this particular meal we're cooking here, does it appear in any of your
Not
books?
yet. No,
Not
it
yet.
doesn't. This is like we do simple dinners. Me and Katie take turns at cooking dinner,
Mhm.
and this is one of the ones that Katie's made. So she
Nice.
wrote it out for me, so that way I can make dinner
Oh,
tonight.
I like it.
The lives are a nice excuse just to have me
Yeah.
do dinner.
I like
So-
that you have your 7 meals in 7 nights. Is that what it's called?
Yes, that little free book.
Yeah, that's
yes.
a cool book. That's cool. And so you guys, if you don't have it, you can go to the Average Guy Gourmet, right? .com,
Yeah, if you go
or
to the
YouTube
Facebook,
channel, Facebook,
And
you
there'll
can
be
get it
there's a link. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna have that sugar, that salt, mix that together, get the onions, coat it and everything. We're just gonna let this sit to absorb the. I don't even have it in the camera to absorb these flavors,
Okay.
not favors. So our potatoes are done. What do we got? Nothing better than cast iron to cook. Yes, I love. I have a 10-inch, a 12-inch, and we actually have a cast iron Dutch oven. Oh, I'm having a heart attack in my brain. Oh my God. Trickery to make you cook dinner. It is like, it's so, I'm sorry, I'm like cracking up now. So we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil to our pan here and start heating the cast iron up.
And the cast iron.
The nice thing about cast iron too is it cleans so easy, and if you take care of it, they'll take care of you forever. Oh wait, okay, no, I thought my butane was out. I thought I was gonna have to run and grab another butane.
One thing I love about you doing this, is when it comes to dinner time at my house and I'm cooking, let's say 5:30, 6 o'clock rolls around, I got to stop what I'm doing, stop my work, jump to cooking. By the time we do all the cooking, eat, clean up, do all the whole thing, it's 8 o'clock. I look, my whole day is gone. But at least with yours, that 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you also spent working and doing something you enjoy.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
so cool. I mean, you're making a fun video and showing people how to make these meals. So
Like when Katie goes on vacation,
yeah.
I do little Snapchat stories of my meals.
Oh, that's
Like just
fun.
little stupid things, because then I could just take over the whole kitchen and not
Yeah.
have to worry about it.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have this oil heat up. As the oil heats up, I'm gonna drop my onions and my green peppers in there. Let those saute a little bit.
Got it.
While I have that going, we're gonna look over some of the recipes I got coming up. Then we're gonna go ahead and check out some of your stuff, Roy.
Okay, cool.
Because this is just a little bit of downtime
Yeah.
that we might as well have a little bit of fun with.
Yep.
So what I have tomorrow, let me make sure I'm on the right thing because I tend to be on the wrong screen when I do this. Tomorrow on Facebook, my breakfast recipe is a breakfast stromboli. So this is a fun little cast iron pans can be used also for killing zombies. Yes, if you smash them in the head hard enough, you can kill a zombie. It's a nice blunt object, nice blunt weapon.
It's good to have.
Really
I
nice
drew a
top
character in one of my books that has the cast iron pan as like a bulletproof vest.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool.
So yeah, I was just saying, I'm totally blanking. Tomorrow on Facebook is the breakfast stromboli. Nice little family breakfast, easy to make, easy to cut up and serve.
Okay.
Then what we have after that is on YouTube on Friday. I made some bacon ranch chicken foil packets. So those are, you mix everything together, put in a foil packet, throw it on the grill, and just let it cook on the grill. And so that's Friday on YouTube. And then what we have Monday on YouTube, we have roasted poblano and corn dip. There we go, get those onions in there. So that's everything we got coming up. So let's get back over here.
Not only am I impressed by all the meals, but you got all the great photographs of it, you've got all the recipes that are written out. You got like a very, very impressive system going here, Tony.
It's, you know how long it took me to be able to do this stuff, though?
I can only imagine.
Yes, I have trouble with Maddie and her friends' abbreviations, too. Don't feel bad. Do not feel bad. So we're going to let this go for a couple of minutes over here. Roy,
Yeah.
do you want to read a little bit out of your book?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
So Roy's going to, as we get these sauteing over here, I'm going to work on this.
Okay.
We'll let Roy read a little bit out of his book.
Perfect.
Because I just got to let these get tender.
All right, cool. I'll get that. In fact, it would be fun, I thought, if I read just a little hint of the new book coming out, Legends of the Ring, being that I am with Tony Rican here, the former professional wrestler. So I'm gonna, these are all my notes, which I actually brought.
I'm going to pop the, what was I going to say? I'm going to pop the,
Okay.
there, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. What did I do? This one. I'm going to pop this up so they can see the cover of the book again.
There it is.
So he's going to read to you a little bit out of this book.
Yeah, just a little tease because the book's not completely finished yet. I'm about almost halfway there. It's the illustrations that take the most time, but of course it's written. And I'm going to read just how this book starts. Hopefully you guys are excited about it. It's super fun. Anyway, it goes like this. Legends of the Ring, a bedtime bear story. Written and illustrated by Roy Adorjian. Saturday night, the main event. We've been waiting all week. The TV channel was set. The greatest of athletes, all in the ring, the turnbuckles, the lights. It was as real as anything. My brother and I, we've been ready to go, picking our favorites among heroes and foes. But the time bell was ringing. The hour was late. Mom said we need to get up early, but Mom, can't we wait? Mean Gene's making an announcement and the Monsoon still has his take. She said, that's just silly. You know that stuff's just fake. And I'll leave it right there. That's the beginning of Legends of the Ring, a bedtime bear story. And you can only imagine, Tony, where I'm going to go from there.
So I love this. He's been, since I had a bad camera. So if you guys want to know what I started with as far as a camera goes, what did I have? Like that old Sony flip cam? Was that it, babe? Did she leave?
She's gone right now, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I used to have like an old Sony flip cam, and my wife used to hold it, and she'd kind of shake with it a little bit. So like the videos used to be like this, and then after that,
It was cooking wine, I swear.
and after that, I got a stack of Stephen King books,
Okay.
and I put those on the countertop, and then I would put everything on, the camera on the Stephen King books, and then eventually I saved up, and I actually got tripods and cameras, and like. So, yeah, my
So
stuff.
what camera is it? I think, was that the question they asked? What type of
No, he was just saying he remembers when I had the real low quality.
Okay. Oh, this is
not
great.
So, and all my photos were taken out in the porch because the lighting, and I didn't know how to do lighting so bad. I had to do all natural lighting.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, if you were here in the studio setup here with the kitchen, everything's great. The kitchen looks great. The utensils are impressive. The camera setup, everything. It's really, really, really cool. So one day you should do it behind the scenes like that, if you haven't already.
So what I have, like, one of my friends wants to come over, Jeff. He does video production.
Uh-huh.
He wants to film me
Okay.
behind the scenes while I'm filming. So, like, just take
Yeah.
shots of everything being
Yeah.
set up and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I think people
So-
would enjoy it. It's pretty fun.
I want to let these get nice and tender.
I keep catching myself trying to read the comments too.
I know. Remember, guys,
It's easy to be distracted here.
Exclamation point raffle. See, the problem I have is like I either get too into the cooking or too into the comments.
I know.
And then I forget about
or
the
we
cooking.
jump off to something, we segue over here, then we got to jump back to that.
These, yeah, almost there.
You should have seen him in high school, though.
Oh my god.
He couldn't stay on track for nothing.
South Park with my dad or watch stream? Watch the stream. Always watch the stream.
Yeah, stream.
Okay, so let these go for another minute.
But then again, they said South Park with Dad?
Yeah, with their dad.
Oh, come on. Anything you do with Dad.
Okay, why is it Forever 84? Yes, tell us. No, they're not telling us. Okay.
Like those onions and green peppers are sauteing pretty nice.
Yeah.
Smells good, you guys. I gotta say that. It's really starting to get some good smells, some good aroma in here.
So let's go ahead. I'm about to take those out, so I'm going to season them, let them go for a little bit longer. Then we'll take those out and move to the next step. Boom. Do some of this. I got my Salt Bay going.
Yeah.
Actually, I should switch the camera back because right now it's on the face instead of the food.
Okay.
There we go.
The food. There it is.
There we go.
People are sick of looking at you and I. They want to see that food, Tony. They're hungry.
We didn't disrespect Crater Face. We said ignore South Park and watch us.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So I'm going to take these.
But I did double back and say go ahead and watch South Park with your dad. Because I think it's important that people do stuff with their dads. My previous book was called That's What Dads Do, a bedtime bear story. So, you know, just keeping it.
Okay, so we're going to remove our veggies. I'm going to add a little bit more oil. Get that heated up. I'm going to take those potatoes that Roy just drained. Add that in. So let's get this going. Add a little bit more oil. Okay, 84 was his birth year. That's what it is. So I was in 4th grade in 84.
Yeah, right. 1984. I remember 1984 because I remember going to the bus stop. I drove the bus to school. I remember it was like near summertime, and I used to wear these half shirts because it's just starting to get into working out and stuff, thinking I was going to be a professional wrestler as I grew up. So those are my 1984 memories. Little half shirts going to the bus stop.
We're going to take those potatoes, going to drop those in, let those get a little bit, brown in there. I've got so many little things in my way over here.
Okay.
The funny thing is, like, when I'm cooking, like, if I'm cooking for us, I use the whole kitchen.
Yeah.
Or if Katie's cooking for us, she uses the whole kitchen.
Yeah.
When I'm cooking,
contained, actually.
like, everything's, like, right here.
Yeah.
And that's why I like the garbage here. All my stuff's over here.
Yeah.
You guys can't see it off camera, but I do have a ton of stuff over here. Mm-hmm. So, what was I doing?
But it's
potatoes.
organized. It's organized.
Potatoes.
Ready to go.
That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to take those potatoes.
A little hot.
Back watching South Park streaming was for... So you guys got Paramount then.
How long do you have to cook these potatoes?
The potatoes, I'm going to go for about 4 minutes.
Okay.
So we just want to get them a little
nice
color.
And diced to the good size, so.
We want them nice and small like that because they're going to be in the tacos. So we're going to let those go for a few minutes.
Well, the nice thing is, like you said, you had them boiled already, so they've got a softness to them already.
How much? I don't even know how much chorizo. Oh, so I don't even need all the chorizo. I get to save some of this, which is good. Because I like to mix chorizo with my beef for my burger. Sometimes you get a nice fatty, greasy burger.
Well, Bliss and I, we keep talking about going and getting a skillet. So we're gonna do a skillet one of these mornings. The problem is getting up early. When you're a night owl, it's hard to get up early.
So working from home ruined that whole get up early thing.
You're not alone. A lot of people.
Because it's like, okay, I could just roll out of my bed and roll over, and go to work. I don't have to do much of anything.
Yeah. Tony's getting a drink, so I'm going to get one as well. I got my little koozie on, but if it wasn't here, it would be sponsored today by the one and only Dr. Pepper. Anybody that knows me knows that's pretty much me.
Oh, there's my son. My, 8'11" son.
Did you see the mural out there, son?
Yeah, and go to the garage real quick.
What are you making?
I'm making some chorizo and potato tacos. Yeah, Anthony's got about a month and he's off to college.
Crazy. My daughter as well too.
This
And,
is
and
like-
Tony, you would love this. She is interested in culinary school, so
Is she really?
Kendall College. Yeah. Pretty cool.
What do you think, Ant?
I like it. It kind of looks like the hawk that used to be in the wrestling room.
Oh,
that
yeah.
broke through the concrete wall.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go, Roy.
awesome.
There was the poll results.
All right, so where are we at?
50%
rock and roll
roll kids, yeah.
Nice.
Rock and roll kids.
Anthony,
took that
thanks
one.
for checking it out.
No problem.
Anthony's reaching over, looking at
He
all
heard
of our
there was going to be
ingredients.
extra chorizo, so he's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now tacos are just my thing.
Okay.
Demolish any as long as the tortillas actually
Yeah.
cooked up and warm.
Yeah. Like that's one thing I eventually want to get is I want to get one of those Blackstone flat top grills, like because then I can really throw down like.
You think you can make the tortilla?
I think you guys should do like a double live stream, like when you're in school. Like look it up and like you do something, you do something. That'd be cool.
Especially if I worked in the kitchen at school, I could do
Right?
it.
Oh,
yeah.
Just wait for
That's it.
everyone
Yeah,
to
he's
leave.
gonna be his work study is dining hall.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's gonna be in the dining hall.
That's good. That's good. It's gonna be fun, man. You're gonna have a great
You know the
time.
nice thing though is they set him up with only 10 hours a week, so he doesn't have to devote a lot to work. He can actually
Yeah.
pay attention to his school.
Yeah.
It's just nice.
Maddie
because
says she's taller than you.
it's just nice because all my classes are actually something I want to
Yeah.
learn. It's
No,
not
that's
just
good.
like geometry or
Yeah.
algebra. It's
Yeah.
economics and poli-sci, so
Yeah.
it's not like.
Yeah, it totally makes a difference.
I was gonna
When
say
you're
yeah.
interested.
It's my classes are usually stuff that I'd watch on YouTube to learn
Okay.
about. So like when it's at that point, yeah.
My usual favorite advice about when people ask about even when I'm drawing and stuff, or when they say, "Did you go to school to draw?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but to me, it's always finding that right teacher, someone that really enjoys what they do,
Yeah,
and then you click with it. You know.
I enjoyed a little bit of algebra or all of algebra my
Mhm.
freshman year just because my math
Yeah.
teacher was such a nice guy.
It makes a
Like,
huge difference.
Exactly.
It really does.
Maddie, everybody, what's your favorite subject in school?
Ooh.
Since we're talking about school,
Mine was AP Gov.
AP Gov.
that was senior year, right?
Yeah.
Because before that, your AP classes were English, weren't they?
Yeah, and then English got too heavily focused on like, yeah, bro, you gotta have these commas here. And
Yeah.
my brain doesn't. Like,
rather
stop
than
thinking
like
thoughts.
literature or anything
It's
like
crazy
that.
though, because you're in it right now, and Maddie's young and she's in it. Like if I could go think back in hindsight, it would definitely it's art. I love being in those art classes. But if I could go back now,
Maddie's
you just said
favorite-
English, I'd go English so I could help myself write a little bit better, edit better.
Yeah.
Maddie's favorite class is math.
Ooh, that's hard.
Dude, no, wait, that's such a lie.
She's getting called out.
Maddie's good at math, but deals with it worse than I ever did.
Yeah.
She's
Just
gotten
because
like
she
really
actually
good.
cares about it. If math was
Yeah.
too hard for me, I just want to do it. Whereas Maddie won't.
Yeah.
she'll push herself till she actually does it.
That's good that she's got the motivation.
Oh, don't
to push,
forget,
though.
we need to do your tomorrow. Are you off tomorrow? You work tomorrow.
I'm off.
So we need to do your ID photo for school tomorrow.
This segment is called Conversations in the Kitchen.
I know. We're just like I'm waiting for some potatoes to
I
brown.
know.
Automotive technology. You took automotive your freshman year.
Yeah, I took.
The funny thing is, okay, so
I took
Anthony's
a freshman
auto
and
teacher.
sophomore year.
Anthony's automotive teacher, his first automotive teacher, was Katie's best friend's brother.
The world's so small sometimes.
Right? It
Yeah.
was,
Mr.
really
Martello, yeah.
yeah. So Kate, my wife's best friend,
Uh-huh.
That was probably
cybersecurity.
my
So
favorite-
cybersecurity,
Like my second
I
favorite class.
do. Just if you guys don't know, my day job is I do data engineering. I'm a data engineering and data architect.
Oh, Jacob got a data job at O'Hare.
What's he doing?
He's literally just working in an office. He's a data analyst for O'Hare.
So we're gonna take these potatoes.
Interesting stuff.
I'm gonna add them in the bowl with everything else here. Oh, you got your school schedule? Oh, you get it on August 4th. We're just waiting for your list of books, Anthony,
Yeah,
so we can order your books.
Yeah.
more stupid.
What
ass shit
state
to
is your
spend
school in?
money on. Iowa.
He's gonna be in
Iowa.
Iowa.
So fun. What a populated state with such big cities.
Yep.
Diverse culture.
Yeah.
You are gonna be, and then too, you're in the middle of nowhere, Iowa.
You are.
So I've got my, oh, this is hot. I've got my potatoes and my veggies. Mix those all together. We're gonna set those aside. And now we're gonna go ahead and throw down with the chorizo.
Right.
And like I said, I've got a full pound. I'm only gonna use a half pound. I've already got some oil in here, so I
Gotta
don't need to
sizzle.
I don't need to re-oil everything. because I have plenty of oil.
And there's
Are you
oil.
gonna want some? I'll make the whole pound if you want some.
And chorizo, there's oil.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Okay. What did I say?
You're gonna make the whole pound.
Yeah, I'll make the whole pound because if you're gonna eat a little bit, well, because
Just because even if I don't eat it with tacos, chorizo is just good.
well, it ends up
Think
having the
with some eggs.
veggies and the potatoes mixed
Yeah.
into it. So yeah, if you fry an egg and throw it on top, even if you don't eat it in the taco, that's
Oh,
a perfect little. So we can break the
churros.
yeah.
Now, Tony, you chose the chorizo to be like in is that what is that? Be like shredded, or what do you call
So
it?
I get the ground rather than the
Ground.
sausages
The ground, yeah.
because it's easier to work with. I mean, you'll usually find it in the sausages.
Yeah, that's what
But then
I
you got to
had
cut it
to
out of the casing.
Yes.
You got to do all that fun stuff. So if I do this, it's just like throwing some ground beef for tacos in there.
That's a good
Much
tidbit,
easier.
so people know, because you could do either or. And I would have thought to go the other way, but now that I see you do it this way, this is how I'd like to try it.
Are you using flour or corn tortillas?
We have flour today.
Going with the northern Mexico.
This is the Iowa way, man.
We're gonna heavily season it with salt.
But
it'll be
that'll be
it'll be
ramen.
spi- it'll
It's
be
the Iowa way.
it'll be suburban spicy. It has
Yeah.
salt on it. Biochemistry. If you guys didn't hear him from all the way in the other room, Anthony yelled, "I hate science."
Oh. See, science will be a class that I enjoy. One of my favorite books that I write are called The Mini Martians. Obviously, Martians, a lot of space. But I love when I write those books because just like any book that I write, I get to do fun research. And so I can get lost in some of that stuff when I'm reading about the planets or space and just doing all kinds of different stuff going in science. Or like I do with rock and roll or with wrestling and stuff like that. The research is really fun.
Oh, so basically, I mean, this really is, we're almost done here. We're going to take this, add it to the chorizo.
Okay.
We'll cook up our tortillas, and our tacos are done. We can, we got a little guacamole, so we have these
Okay.
to add on to the tacos.
Okay.
I got it off to the side. You guys can't see it. Our pickled onions, we'll add on to the tacos. We have a little guacamole over there we'll add on.
Okay.
And we'll just have a little fun. So once I'm done with the chorizo,
This will be fun. I'm going to text to my girlfriend the link to us doing this right now. She's not on it already. I think she's going to be jealous of my dinner over her dinner. Let me just go over this.
get this nice and broken up. I'm telling you, like, if you break up chorizo,
Yes.
and you do like a 20% chorizo, 80% beef,
Okay.
when you mix burgers together, you come out with some amazing burgers. They're like, because,
I'd love to try that because I'm always trying to do something different with my burger, and it seems to be the same a lot. So I'd love to try.
so a nice fatty meat when you make a burger is great.
Okay.
And chorizo is obviously super fatty.
Yeah, you can tell when it's cooking, but you obviously drain stuff.
Yeah, I just fell into data and data analytics and math and stuff. That was never my thing. It just kind of happened.
Wasn't that funny though? Because like we said, I mentioned my daughter enjoyed culinary. When I went to school, it was through regular classes. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to do, and you do fall into things. So I feel lucky that I was able to fall back into doing my characters and stories where I did a long time ago when I was younger. But then, you kind of go through different routes in life. It's cool when you circle back and you can do something you really enjoy. So, like you do with the cooking here, like I do with my children's books.
So the funny thing is, like, and as Forever 84 brought up, I used to be a pro wrestler.
Yeah.
And one of the things that got me into cooking is like, okay, I'm stepping out of the spotlight. What am I going to do now?
Yeah.
What am I going to do to have fun? And for a lot of years, Anthony will tell you, I was a football coach.
Okay.
I was on the sidelines,
Yeah.
coaching football for his little league for a lot of years.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I needed something for me. You know what I mean? Okay, I think I got this broken up pretty good. I don't like huge chunks of meat when I do chorizo tacos.
Yeah, neither do I.
So that's why, like, I've been working it so I can get it nice and broken up. There we go. So I'm going to add my potatoes and veggies back in. Just so that way everything can get, like, it can absorb everything because, you'll get the potatoes absorbed from that chorizo
Okay.
grease and
Yep,
really
yep.
get some good flavor in there. So I'm going to add this back in and mix it all together. go. See, when we're not chatting, this recipe really is a quick recipe.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you know, we've just been distracted talking a lot of it, and the first 5 minutes we were muted.
Of course.
We had
to catch back up there.
There we go. So we'll let this go for a minute like this. I'll pull this off, and then we're going to throw our tortillas right on the open flame, get those cooked up, and then we'll make some tacos. We'll eat.
Hungry.
And
this guy had me working earlier doing a mural. Now
you know what I'm going to do
books.
really fast? Let's see. I'm going to pick a winner.
Okay.
I'm not giving it to Nil. There we go. There we go, Maddie. You see who won, Maddie? Maddie always enters just to show people how to enter.
Yes.
So I always gotta, like, if it comes up as her, I gotta not give it to her.
Yeah.
Maddie, did you see who won? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. And see, this is why there wasn't that much potato.
Yeah.
Is because
Well, you got a lot of chorizo. So.
right, so we're not, the potato isn't like a side or you're making potatoes for somebody. It's that little extra starch that's going to go in the dish itself.
Okay.
Yeah, your boy won, Maddie.
Nice. Well, I hope the winner of the raffle enjoys the book. I love the feedback. You can always go on Amazon. Just look me up, Roy Adorjian, on Amazon. All those books are there. If you're kind enough, you can leave a review on them. That would be awesome. If not, no big deal. You can always just text it on here. Or, I'm sorry, leave a comment on here later when you get it, because feedback's always the best part. It helps me move forward in writing the next book. So
I just dropped a little bit. Let me clean that up real fast. Oh, hang on. My paper towels are empty. So I'm going to run around in the dining room. Okay.
perfect.
So we're almost done here. You know what's cool? Where did they go? No.
These are nifty drawers right there.
Here we go.
All right, we got a little taco.
Yes.
All right, beautiful.
So let's throw some tortillas on. There we go. And like I said, let's get this guac. We just bought some store-bought guac, nothing fancy.
Okay.
Well,
I've been with you where you've made fancy
guac from scratch.
so I know you can do it, Tony.
We're going for speed tonight.
Yeah.
Is what we're doing. So.
Not to say the store-bought, they make it too. So
So we'll grab this, got that. Let's flip this. That one went a little long, but we're okay.
I just want to share with your audience, Tony, that is paying attention here, because you made such great mention that running around the house with these two
Here, let me
little
switch back over.
cuties.
Let me do this.
Look at this little baby I've got. Look.
I got a couple little.
Oh, so cute.
We
What's this
got-
one's name?
That one's Hoover.
Hoover. So Hoover is a little kitty, obviously. How old is Hoover?
We got them on Friday. They were 2 months, 9 old.
Wow.
2 months, 9 days old.
Wow.
So they
2
are.
months. All right, Hoover, you gonna go run around? Hoover's hungry. Everybody say hi to Hoover.
There we go.
Okay, Hoover.
Okay.
There you go,
Woo.
baby.
Let's do a couple more.
Okay.
That way I have some for everybody else.
All right.
Do you want guacamole on yours, Roy?
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
great.
So let me get a little bit of everything here. Spoon.
Where is everybody?
I know it got really quiet all of a
That's it.
sudden. It really got quiet in the house. It was loud not that long ago, and then it got really, really quiet.
Yep.
Let's flip this.
So again, while Tony's doing this, to recap,
Oh, I left that one on a little bit
especially you
more.
Seventh Heaven fans, be sure to be on the lookout, because Tony and myself will be at Richie's house, along with our friend Big Sammy of Big Sammy's Hot Dogs, and we will be grilling something special. Tony, whenever that's ready, you will share it with everybody. You know, as
Yeah,
far as
once we get a
the
date.
broadcast goes. Yeah.
Once I get a date to get over there and film, totally had to go down the wrong pipe, can you tell?
I can tell. I'll save this part of the segment.
So, yeah, we're going to head over there. We're going to film,
Yep.
and then I'll get it all edited up so it's all pretty.
Perfect.
and then I'll drop it. Well, I'll let everybody know before I drop it that it's
I
coming.
mean, we got to pretty it up. You got to remember who's involved here. Richie and Big Sammy and
Well, they're pretty
you and
already.
myself. I don't know. I mean, we got to pretty ourselves up because we're getting up there these days.
Okay, so
The
I'm going
magic
to show
of
this
editing.
real quick. Oh, let's turn that off.
All right, yeah, it's getting hot.
Switch it back over to the food and just show these bad boys off. There you guys go. Some awesome. I don't want it to spill everything, so
I know.
there we go. And then, oh, our kitties are getting mad. They want some, I
They
think.
do.
Okay.
Here's some scraps.
Here's one for you,
Do
Roy.
we put this on anything, or we just get ready to
No,
go?
just right there, like that.
Just ready to go.
And one for me.
Look at that.
Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm.
Perfect.
Really easy, guys. All the ingredients are in the video description, so check it out. Like, I know we got a little bit off track, just chit-chatting, but
Fun.
simple directions, not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and make yourself some chorizo potato tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to check out Roy Adorjian on Amazon. Some awesome kids books. And keep a lookout for when we're going to go and we're going to film with Seventh Heaven. Do some really cool backyard barbecuing at Richie's place.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, guys. Me and Roy are going to chow down and have some dinner. Sorry.
Yeah.
My mouth is like
Too good.
full.
I know.
And we'll talk to everybody later. Thanks again for joining me on my birthday.
Yeah.
This is me and Roy. We're celebrating my birthday with tacos.
We are. It's awesome.
It's not Tuesday. It's Thursday. It's Taco Thursday. Or it's not even Thursday. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
My days are so friggin' off, man. You know why? It's my Thursday because I have Friday off of work. So tomorrow's my Friday. Anyways, guys, we're out of
We'll
here.
see you soon.
We're gonna chow down.
We'll do this
And
again.
then I gotta clean up a little bit.
Tony, you'll have me back when I do Legends of the Ring.
Yes.
I'd love to show that off again.
We'll come back. We'll have lots of images out of the book, do some fun, cool stuff. I'm going to try to have some more guests on, do some, like, just really have fun with this. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining. And, you know, actually, you know what I do? You know what this is, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. This is awesome. There we go.
See you guys.
Mm.